I'm live. I'm trying to put this up. It's harder when I'm at my mum's to find a spot. There's Fudgy. To find a spot to do my live in. So sorry about that. I have to lean it against things. I haven't told people that I went live. I forgot to tell. Earl, if you're watching this, sorry that I forgot to tell you that I went live. I can't. The thing is, I film on my phone, so I can't now go and tell people because I'm on my phone. So I'd have to come off the live to go and tell people, and then I forget to do it beforehand. Bonkers. How is everybody? If you're here again, I've just realised I'm wearing my polka dot dress, and I swear on my life this is not intentional. I just seem to wear polka dots. Leslie, I never told Leslie. Could someone tell Leslie? Hi there, hello, who was that? Sorry. Owen, hi, nice to see you. Hello there, Tiffany. Have a wonderful day. Joe, yeah, you're here. Joe, can you tell Leslie, because I can't get off my live to mail her, because if I go off my live, then I'll be off it. Could you tell Leslie if you can, or tell Earl as well that I'm on live? I forgot to say, because I am a fool, honestly. I was watching the telly, I was watching Jeremy Vine. Oh, there's Leslie commenting on my post. She's around. Hi, Josh. I was watching that thing about Will Smith and the punch. So I was like, oh my goodness, and I was getting like thinking about it, and then I came on here. I totally forgot. Hi, Henry from Puerto Rico. Where are you at? What country? I'm in the United Kingdom. So I'm in the United Kingdom and I am in Wales. So hello, Puerto Rico. Nice to see you. I'm trying to find a position here in my room that I can put you. I'm in my mum's house and it's a bit more harder. Oh, you're welcome, Henry. Oh, thanks, Joe. You're an absolute star. I try not to be too long on this one. Owen, I have a Tuesday shirt myself, so I totally understand. It's a Tuesday dress. What the heck is that all about? A Tuesday dress? I don't know what's happening. When I came down, obviously I thought, oh, I'm going to do a live. So when I went on the school run, I went, what the heck am I wearing? Again, this polka dot dress is just a Tuesday thing. It's bonkers. I don't know why I keep picking it. It's just the way it is, isn't it? That's this morning start. And so you know what they're going to be chatting about. Will Smith and everything like that. So, how is everybody today? Any Elvis chat we want to talk about? Anyone excited about something? Elvis movie, yay. The girls were in yesterday who look after my mum, and they were chatting about loads of different stuff. And I was telling them about Elvis. So I was like passing on the Elvis trailer. I was like, now go and watch it, girls. It's out in June. They hadn't even heard of Priscilla. They didn't even know who Priscilla was. I know, it really affected me. It's like, you don't know who Priscilla Presley is. They knew who Elvis was. Of course, everybody knows who Elvis. And it doesn't matter that they don't know who Priscilla is. But it's like, wow, this movie is going to teach a lot of things, isn't it? Well, anyway, I was showing a video about what Priscilla had thought about. And I don't know why I showed them that. Why, I don't know. And they said, oh, who's she? Who's she? It's like, what? I went, you do know Elvis though. They did, but they didn't know anything about him, which is just madness, isn't it? Right. Oh, morning. Hiya, Leslie. I knew you'd join me. Hi. How are you? Nice to see you. Hello, Elvis Presley, the legend, TCB always. I love that. Aloha, Joe. TCB. What are you saying, Fudge? Say hello. Fudge is a bit stressed. It's 4 AM here and still no sleep. Oh my goodness, Josh, do you really struggle with your sleep? I hope you do get a nice sleep, because there's nothing worse than waking up feeling awful after no sleep. I am having the worst sleep recently. I've got really bad bags. Oh, terrible. But I've just not been sleeping either. Well, I've been having my 7 hours, but just not enough. Morning, Michelle. Always remember, you can't improve on perfection if the dots fit. The dots must be. Oh my goodness. We'll see next Tuesday. I'm determined. I'm not going to wear this next Tuesday. Fudge is here. He is. Have a great movie. Oh, saw a great movie review earlier. We'll post it to the page in a bit. Oh, yes, please do. I've been watching a few. Earl is the king of the Elvis movie trailer. He's brilliant with that, and he sends me loads and loads of reactions. So I might have seen it, but I might not have. I miss a few, because then I got sent, I think Earl sent me 2 yesterday on the group chat, and I went over to look, and I was like, I've never even seen that. So I'll be excited, Leslie. I'll look for it. Hello, Adrian. Good morning. Oh, we're doing brilliant. I saw him walk in. Oh, Fudge, you mean? He's now lying on my lap. Good morning, Eleanor. Nice to see you. Oh, bless her, Miss Presley. Hi, Earl. Earl, I did say earlier, if you watch on Catchback, you'll see that I mentioned you at the start, Earl, because I was watching the Will Smith thing on the telly. I totally forgot. Went through, pressed live, and then thought, oh no, Earl and Leslie, I got to text them. So that's why my lovely moderator, Joe, went and helped me out with that. So thanks, Joe. You're an absolute star. And Miss Presley, I hope she's going to be fine. I remember when Meg had hers and we were just so stressed, and she bounced back so quick. And I bet she will as well, because Miss Presley is, well, she's got an attitude. She'll be able to get through it. She's a little diva, isn't she? On this review, they enjoyed it so much they played. I seen it. Leslie watched it last night. Is it Sean and Mel? Is it Sean and Mel? Because they played it twice last night. And Mel's face, I'd never ever seen Sean and Mel. I've just subscribed to them. But Mel's face when she was like this the whole way through, wasn't she? I loved that reaction. Right. Joe, something that's puzzled me for years. I've yet to ever see Elvis bloopers from I know, from the great movies. Honestly, if they could put that on the Blu-rays, people would just pay £1 million for that stuff. I would rather have the bloopers for an hour from the Elvis movies than any Elvis biopic. That is the truth. I would be way more excited, but I'll take what I can get. So, but fingers crossed one day. I think somebody said, and who knows who, said that they taped over some of the things in the vaults because they're just using up space. Can you believe that? I don't believe it. But where are they then? And they do like to make a buck out of Elvis, so if they were there, would they not have made money by now and used them? I don't know. I'm gonna try and send a video of when I jam this afternoon to the chat for everyone in the group chat. Oh, brilliant, Josh. I'll look out for it. Great video this morning. Oh, thanks, Adrian. That's my co-stars, isn't it? I think we're on part 3. I filmed part 4 and part 5 on Saturday, so they will be up. So they're all up and ready, waiting for the Tuesdays. So they're quite good. The other ones are quite short. So there's only like 3 minutes or 4 minutes and another 4-minute one. Hi, Michelle. Oh, hiya, Earl. Simeon, I am absolutely fabulous. How are you? I hope you're doing great. Sean and Mel, yes. They've done loads of Elvis reviews. I went straight away and had a look at what their most popular one was. And it was If I Can Dream, which I've yet to watch. And their faces look shocked in that. So I'm going to go watch that for sure. I know, and they're excited to go see the movie, aren't they, as well, Leslie? Because they were saying they're definitely going. And they did a whole year of Elvis reactions when I was watching it the other day. They are so good. I'm sure Earl sent that to us in the group chat. I'm sure. Because that's how I found it. I think I found it last night. Going to send you some pics to choose from to go with your aloha later. Oh, Joe, so exciting. Oh my goodness, I wished I was having that in the post. That would be epic. For Mother's Day, my children bought me the Build-A-Bear Elvis bear. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. I know that there's a lot of divided fans on the Build-A-Bear. I've been on the sites and my goodness, people do not like Build-A-Bear. But it's from my children and it's absolutely precious that they thought of me and thought of me to have the bear. Oh, I was like, this is the most thoughtful gift I've ever had because they know I love Elvis. They seen the bear, or I did, and went and bought me it. It was so cute. And I showed them loads of pictures of Elvis with teddy bears. And they were like, oh, Elvis loved teddy bears as well. And I was like, yes, he did. And so now I have a teddy bear. Oh my goodness, I think it's beautiful. It was so stunning. Sorry for my giant hand. Oh, I saw that, Michelle. My daughter was going to get me that lol. Oh, it's nice, isn't it, Joe? I was just so floored. I absolutely loved it. And it's such good quality as well. It's really, really nice. I know, I like the Build-A-Bear. I think it's so cute. Leslie, there's so many people hate it though. Oh my gosh. In the Elvis world, it's been divided. There's been some terrible, terrible comments about it. I never shared my bear. Didn't even share my bear on any of the sites because I thought, oh gosh, I don't want the hate. I've not got time for hate. So I thought, I'm not going to share it. But I love my bear. I absolutely love him. And he's going to sit on my side table when I'm filming. I haven't filmed yet. I'm going to film on Saturday. And I'm going to put him in pride of place. But I won't share about him. Because I've not got the time for the hate. Too scary. I'm a big Priscilla fan for all her hard work for Elvis, but I've always been a little uneasy. She divorced Elvis but kept his name. Am I being unfair towards her? Well, Joe, no, of course not. It's your opinion, and you are entitled to your opinion. So don't let anybody forcibly tell you to change your opinion. What I do is I try and look at loads of different attitudes and loads of different opinions. And then I can, because sometimes if you stick in your own thoughts, then you don't change as a person. And I've been learning loads of things. Like, for example, from Joe, I've learned a few things over the last few days. And some things that Joe said to me, I'll be like, yeah, I never thought of that. Leslie, the same. Oh, I never thought of that. And then it changes my opinion. So, Leslie, sorry, Leslie, I'm putting you in the category of Priscilla. Priscilla obviously had a child with Elvis. So she maybe wanted to keep the name. She maybe wanted to keep the name for other reasons. We don't know. We can't really say. So who knows what goes on inside a person's head. But I do know that a lot of people keep their name, their married name, because of their children. I'd find it hard to change my name now back to my maiden name with my children being the married name. So I don't know. It's quite tricky. I don't know. I think I'd maybe keep the name if my husband let me, or because it is his name. But then would I want to go back to my maiden? I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, don't let anybody change your mind on that, Joe. Just maybe look at other people's viewpoints and then you can maybe discover if you can think differently. That's what I do. I hated Mr. Potato Head. I went into a shop in the plaza at Graceland, complained big style. Well, yeah, I don't like Mr. Potato Head. And I can see why things would divide people. I understand it. That's why I didn't put my picture up, because I didn't want the hate, to be honest. And some people have maybe got valid points, you know what I mean? You don't want to see Mr. Potato Head or toilet paper, it's got Elvis's face on it and rubbish like that. I mean, it's terrible. And I guess a lot of people were saying that Build-A-Bear are now making money out of Elvis, whereas I seen it that my kids saw it and were excited and saw Build-A-Bear, went straight away and bought it. And it's just a nice little thing. And Elvis with teddy bears, loving teddy bears. I've got a billion pictures of Elvis with teddy bears. So now I've got my own teddy bear. But I can understand that. I understand why people might complain about certain things or not like it. I've got a really respected Elvis friend who knows everything from Glasgow, and oh, getting a note from the school. It's nothing bad. The boys said that they could wear normal clothes on Friday. I didn't believe them, so I said wait till we get a letter from the school. Just got the letter from the school, so I need to apologise to the children when they get home. I don't know where it was. My daughter bought me the new book, Roots of Elvis Presley. Oh, did she, Eleanor? Wow, you have to let me know what it's like. Leslie's waiting on a blooming brilliant gift. Not a gift, a book. Oh my God, Leslie, I am jealous. If I could afford that, I would have it. I am absolutely hemorrhaging. So I won't be buying anything until 2023. Well, I said to Di, my only thing that I'm going to afford this year is going to the cinema to see Elvis the movie every day for 2 weeks, and going to see Joe, and buying the DVD and the Blu-ray, and buying it on Sky. That's the only things I'm going to be able to afford. Everything else is out. If you see me buying Elvis stuff, question me. Tell me, what are you doing? Because you're not supposed to be doing that. Because I am hemorrhaging money. Everybody is. We're all in the same boat. a lot of divorced people keep their married names, Josh. Yes, Joe, that's what I was saying. They do, they absolutely do. And I do question whether I would or wouldn't. My husband's so beautiful as a person, still friends with all his ex-girlfriends, so I'm sure he would not even bother if I kept his name. Not that I'll ever split up with I. I won't let him run away from me. I'll take that. Oh, was that about being Priscilla, Leslie? I was putting you in the same camp there. Very fair, thanks. Oh, Joe, thanks for asking it. Hate tat. Builder bear isn't tat. Right. Okay. Get that, Leslie. I know. I didn't think it was tat. I think it was lovely, wasn't it? I'm sometimes confused because I am not a very good judge in things. So sometimes I'll just sit on the fence like, oh God, I better not say I like that because it might be. But I didn't like the Mr. Potato Head. I don't like any of that rubbish. It's no for me. But then other people might like it, so I don't want to say that. So yeah, I am a sitter on a fencer, am I? Although Biff, if you're ever watching this, Biff, you took my place the other week. Stop that. He knows what I'm talking about. Tom, hi Elvis lass. Good morning and good morning to all just listening. Oh, Tom, that's so sweet. Good morning, Tom. Hiya, Willow. Nice to see you. What about some of the crap that they sell at Graceland? I know. Eleanor, yeah, I bought some of it. Oh gosh, I did. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I bought some of the tat in 99, not in 2009 in my 20s, but when I was 17, I bought some of the tat. I tell you what, I went over and bought Priscilla's perfume as well. Oh god. Ah dear. Yeah. Good morning, in office alone this morning so I can listen in. TCB since 73. Love saying your name. Good channel, great channel. Pop on over, guys, have a look. I had to decide between the book and the Aloha CD set. The book won, yeah. The book could have won for me as well, and I am a massive Aloha fan. I love Aloha, but the book would have won if I could have afforded it. It's so sad. If I buy it, Leslie, if I buy it, please question me, because I really shouldn't ever have bought that. So if I do have it in my little paws, I'll wait until I see your review. And if your review is really good, then it might just have to be in my hands, mightn't it? Well, we'll see. But don't tell Dad. You'll have to hide it from him. I can't put it on I can't put it on my YouTube. Although Dad doesn't watch my YouTube, so it'll be fine. Good morning, Michelle. Hope you have a wonderful day. Good morning, Janelle. Nice to see you. I love seeing your comments every day, Janelle. It's really nice, and your comments are lovely. Everybody's comments are lovely. Willow, Leslie, you guys are amazing. Michelle, do you think Lisa Marie's writing a book about her life? I somehow heard someone saying that, but I don't think it would be a place in her life now to be writing a book. Who knows though? People deal with grief in different ways. Everybody has a different way to cope. And maybe her coping strategy could be settling down and writing. So yeah, I won't say that she isn't writing a book, but somebody told me that she was writing a book. So recently as well, so I have heard it. That book, I would sell my left kidney for Lisa Marie's book. I'll sell my right one too, right or left, I'm not bothered, but I'll sell one of them for that book. Oh, that's the one I want. Oh, one day. And then they'll make it into a movie, the Lisa Marie movie. Oh my goodness, I would watch that too. Yep, 1 million. Let me keep going. Hi, Willow. Just say how you feel, Michelle. I always sit on the fence. Joe. No, you don't. I know, that's why you put the smiling face. I know, I can't. Joe, I can't. I am terrible. I don't say how I feel. I don't say how I feel in general life. I'm very closed off sometimes. I don't think Lisa would do that. I know Earl, I don't think at this point in her life would be the right time to do it, but I don't know how people deal with grief, as I said, so I'm not sure. I did hear the rumour, but that is just rumours. They go everywhere, don't they? Jack and I bought some cologne from Landscapes. Apparently Elvis wore it. Oh, lovely. Oh my goodness, I'd be wearing that all day long. I know, I only what did I buy? Priscilla's perfume. I was away smelling of Precious Moments. Do you remember that one? Precious Moments it was, wasn't it? Was it Precious Moments? So I was away smelling like Priscilla, but what she made after Elvis passed. So really, there was no reason for me to buy that. Silly nonsense, but I did. I will, and I wanted the book because Judy and Cricket are in it. I know, Leslie, oh my gosh, I want it so bad. I really do. It really looks like a good book. Really interesting. But then maybe I should be buying, if I'm going to buy a book, maybe I should be buying part 2 of, oh gosh, tell me, Strictly Elvis, rather than buying that. What do you think, Leslie? What do you think? But then I can't buy any, so don't let me. Let me keep going. Writing can be so cathartic, Leslie. Exactly, it can be, can't it? And you don't know how people maybe get through something, and maybe that's where the rumours coming from. Maybe she's been putting things down on paper, and that's how the rumours started. But I don't know about writing a book, so I can't comment on that. Would it be an option for you if you give something back to Michelle? Can we donate to this channel after all the... Oh, Joe, that is so sweet of you. Oh, thanks, Joe. No, just you being here is enough, honestly. Just you being here is enough. I did set up, Joe, getting red thinking about it. I did set up a Patreon. I know. I took it out of my description. It's just me and Joe. Me and Joe are just there. And I haven't added. Joe, I'm going to add some today. I'm going to add like 4 or 5 of them. If you could be bothered watching any more of me. But yeah, it was like, I started up a Patreon with all my old videos that I didn't put up. They're like blonde hair and all this kind of stuff. But I couldn't share it. I just couldn't share it. I just can't share stuff like that. Yeah, Joe, me and you. It's just me and you. Oh my gosh. But I'll put loads up, I swear, Joe. I'm going to add more to Patreon because poor Joe. Oh, bless her. You and me together on Patreon. Oh, but Joe, thank you so much. I do have a buy me a coffee link in my description bar. I hate sharing that. I don't want to see it. Well, anyway, it's in the... I don't like sharing. Just be here. That's it. Just be here. I do have those options in my description bar, but I just never share them on my links. I'm just terrible for that. This Is Elvis made me buy the DVD. Oh, Owen, have you never seen This Is Elvis? Or you have seen it, but you're waiting for the DVD now. Oh my God. This Is Elvis is brilliant. It is brilliant. It's just brilliant. You're gonna love it. Oh, if it's your first time, Owen, I am mega jealous. I'm so jealous that you're gonna have your first time with This Is Elvis. If you've seen it before, then yeah, we can relate. Oh my gosh. There's been many rumours about the Lisa's book for years now. Oh, has there, Earl? I only heard it recent. Oh, sorry. I didn't know that, Earl. Forget words all the time, sorry. Oh my God, Owen, you should see me writing comments. My goodness. I have to go back. Once I called Harold, if you're ever watching my lives, I called Harold George, I think. I said, like, thanks, George. And he was like, who's George? I was like, oh, sorry, Harold. I was just speaking to George 2 seconds before. And I called poor Harold George. Oh, my goodness, bless him. Hello, Michelle. Oh, Helene, I've missed you. How have you been? I hope you've been away for a week because you've been having a lovely week and not for other reasons. Yes, Keith's book is fab. I know, Leslie, number 2. Maybe that's more where I should be thinking, to get that book rather than another book. So I'll have to see. Speaking of Elvis's colognes, did you see he had an Avon cologne seen in his bathroom? Well, I didn't. An Avon cologne. Leslie will know that part. Leslie, you'll know, won't you? It's okay, Michelle. I know you're busy. Oh, it's just adding on to Patreon. I forget, but I need to. So I'm going to add a way more, Joe, just for you. Because I've got billions of videos, billions, that I have never put up, honestly. How many is on there now, Joe? It's like about 6, 7. I got about 20, 30 more. Billions. How exaggerated was I there? That I could add to Patreon. Is so many. Because I make videos and then I go, oh, I didn't like that. I'm going to put that video. And I just put it to the side. And so many with my blonde hair. I mean, there's millions. I must just film tons and then I do want to put them up. Michelle question, do you speak Spanish? The reason why I'm asking, and I know that in Europe people speak many languages. I don't. I'm so sorry I don't speak Spanish. I wished I did. I wished I did. That's Henry. Hi, Henry. Hello, Annette from Australia. Nice to see you, Annette. No, I haven't heard of it, but couldn't find it at a reasonable price until recently. Owen, you're going to love it. Enjoy every single second. Please let me know what you think. Give me all your thoughts, because I can't wait. Gotta go. Oh, bye-bye, Joe. Nice to see you. Work calls, TCB. TCB, see you later. Have the best day. I answer to most things. Love it, Leslie. We have an Elvis chat on Messenger now. If you want to join, contact me, Michelle, or Joe. Yes, please. We're on Facebook, so pop on over and we can add you onto the Facebook chat. Oh, fudge. She's for stretching. It's shaped like a cow horn. Where am I going? I'm going back. Why I don't know. I'll keep going and see. Oh, yes, I did hear it was an Avon cologne and it was shaped like a cow horn. I knew. See? I knew Leslie would know. She always knows things like that. You're an expert, Leslie. Didn't she mention the book when she released No One Stands Alone? Said she wasn't ready yet. Was it, Joe? And I watched a billion of that. My memory wouldn't allow me to remember that, unfortunately. So you'll have to help me. Because how many times I watched the interviews when she came out with No One Stands Alone. Oh my gosh. Every single one, a billion times over. I was so emotional about it. But my memories... It's the blooming dyspraxia. It's terrible. Hi, Ace. Nice to see you. We're listening. Have a lovely day, everyone. TCP Elvis lasts forever. Mr. and Mrs. Ace. Oh my gosh. Hi. It's nice to see you. I was telling my husband last night all about you guys. So he was asking all about you. Yes. Oh, Annette, now I understand. So it's the Avon and it was shaped like a cow horn and it was given by a gift. Oh my gosh. Elvis is so cute how he keeps things, isn't it? He was just unbelievable. It was unbelievable to keep things from fans, to keep things just in general life. I'm Vernon. But the archives must be a treasure trove to run your fingers through the archives in Graceland. Wouldn't that just be the best moment of your life? Yes, that's where I'm sure where I saw it. I know, and at that point as well, that wasn't even in the darkest days that were to come. So can you imagine her now, how she feels? But it's like Leslie said as well, being cathartic. You never know. And then as Earl said, rumours start and have been started for a long time. So maybe rumours have been going on forever. It's maybe just came to the forefront now. So yeah, I think it's probably not a new rumour and she's most probably not writing a book. But when she actually does write a book, which maybe will happen, then I will be there. I think we all will, won't we? It's so exciting. Oh, definitely will. Don't worry. That's what I love about us E-fans. We're a big Elvis family, so I want to be a pleasure to let you know what I think. Oh, Owen, I can't wait to hear. Tell me all your thoughts. I'm so excited. We have a Facebook chat, Owen. If you, I don't know how you'd find us though. Earl, how would people find us? Because you can't find Elvis chat very easy. You'd have to find the person, and then add the person. I don't know how that works. But you can let me know on a video, Owen. Just let me know. I want to get into those archives and find all the Circle G stuff. Oh my goodness, Leslie, wouldn't that be amazing? Imagine us being able to just rummage through. Oh, Leslie, what about that part in the movie and the person's got your second name? Holy moly. If you know this person, could you go to the premiere? Let's talk about that. I was so excited when you said that. Oh my god, imagine, she's distant cousin. Are they ever going to make a remake of On Tour in the near future? What do you think? Well, let's start on that one. First of all, I flippin' hope so. I really, really do. I mean, come on. And maybe this movie, an ignition, an ignite into the Elvis world. It needs like that kick up the butt. And then Warner Brothers are going to see, wow, look, there's a market for this. There's a market for Elvis, which there always is a market for Elvis. But this movie is just going to knock things out the park. It's going to go crazy. So if that's the case, then maybe they'll go and look into the vaults and we'll get Elvis on Tour remastered with, because there's so much. The vaults are insane. There's pictures galore of the vaults. So they exist, we know they're there. So come on. Oh gosh, it would be amazing. I'm living and breathing for that. I would take Elvis on Tour way over a biopic. Every Elvis fan would, wouldn't they? Be amazing. And did you watch the Bud Glass 2 videos on YouTube? The Maltese Cross and Stalker fans. Well worth a look. Thank you, I will. I don't think I have. Don't think I have. Leslie, I was sleep and live in the archives. Could we all imagine if they offered that and you could like just go and discuss? You had to wear your gloves and stuff, but you just could go into the archives and sit for like 24 hours. You could pay. Oh gosh, if I was a millionaire, I'd offer Graceland like a couple of million. Please, can I just go in for an hour? Oh my goodness, that would be money worth. Well spent. Add Elvis last, and we can add Owen. Right, perfect. Well done, Joe. Yes, we truly are. So Owen, pop onto Elvis last, which is my Facebook group, and then you'll see us, and then we'll add you to the chat. Great idea. Well done, Joe. Morning, Lillian. Nice to see you. Good, Owen. Pop on over, because then you can tell us about Elvis. This is Elvis and your thoughts on it, rather than on a video and I might not see it. I will see it, but I might not be able to reply to you really quickly. It takes me a little bit of time. I sometimes reply like in the night time when I'm away to my bed and stuff. This is very difficult in the day with the kids and with Di and with the fudge to be able to reply to everybody. And we've got a Facebook group. It's just so tricky. It was the same on Instagram. I can't get on Instagram as much nowadays, and I feel like I'm neglecting the folks over on Instagram, which makes me feel bad then. It's difficult. Yes, Georgia Pillin plays an Elvis fan. Would kill to go to that premiere. Oh, how could we get to the premiere? How do we ask? What do we do? Can we have a petition or something? How can we, like when Brent said that the other time that reactors could go, and then I thought, well, that's not fair, because what about all of us mega fans? We all need to go as well. But surely there's a cross section of society that'll be mega fans that get invited to the premiere. How do we go about that? Can we look into this? Let's think. Oh, that would be so exciting. Imagine if we could go to London and go to the premiere and see it first. I would be there, and I have no money whatsoever. I've just told you that I'm hemorrhaging cash, but I would be there. I'd have to sell my other kidney. Oh gosh, I'll have no body parts left by the end of this. Leslie, say you're a relative. I know you should. Hi Michelle, great weather here in Ireland. Top of the morning to you. Top of the morning. That's my wee Irish accent. Yes, the Bud Glass vids are good. But have I watched this? Bud Glass vids? I bet I have. Leslie, I bet I have. Because why would I have not watched that? Bud Glass, I just can't think of it. When I come off of here, I'll go search it and then I'll let you know if I've seen it or not. Because I most probably have. I've just not thought. Anybody joining here? I've been watching Brent's thing this morning. Leslie, your song's on there. One of your songs that you love all Elvis songs, but one of your songs is on there. And I wrote a comment on there. Well, anyway, when I went onto Brent's channel, 928 subscribers. So he's nearly 1,000. So if you're watching this and you don't know about Brent's channel, it's really good. Elvis Nation. Elvis Nation. That's it. Pop on over and we get him to 1,000. It would be epic. He totally deserves it. Right. Here we go. I'm coming back. Top of the morning to you. They could make 5 totally new Elvis on Tour movies, a bit like Lord of the Rings. Oh, but this would really be the return of the king. I know. TCB since 73. Oh my God. They've just got them. They've got enough. This movie might generate what we need. It needs something. It needs a kick up the pants. And maybe Warner Brothers will be like, oh, money, money, money. And we'll get it. So let's just hope. Keep our fingers crossed with the momentum of it flowing. Elvis is big, big, big. More fans, more money. And then we can maybe get that. I hope. Do we know where the first premiere will be? Australia? I know. Annette, I don't know. That's what I was thinking. As I was saying that, going to London for a premiere, it might, where will be the official big master premiere? Obviously, they're going to Cannes. I looked into how much it would be to go to Cannes, because I'm crazy. It was like £3,000 for a ticket. And I think that's just for one show, is it? I don't know. And I thought, how can I get £3,000 at Set to Die? But just getting there as well, it cost you even more. Oh, I use a different name on Facebook. Oh, that's okay, Owen. Just when you go on to Elvis Last, the group, just say, hey, I'm Owen, and we'll just add you. But it's safe. It's a private group. There's nobody else in there who would see your posts and stuff. So don't worry. But also don't worry if you don't want to be on that. We understand. Some people don't want to be on groups or share information on Facebook. Elvis on tour does have unreleased material, but Elvis movies don't have unreleased material, as the outtakes were destroyed years ago, and that's why in the Blu-ray edition you never see the new scenes. Well, of course, they're not. If they're money, if that was existing for the outtakes, then it would be out on the Blu-rays, 1,000,000%. So they know we'd lap it up. So that's what I heard, they'd just been taped over. But Elvis on tour is for sure available. There's loads. We deserve it. On tour fans deserve it. Oh, Joe's telling you, Owen. That's good. I think Cannes will be the premiere. I just said that, Leslie. So, because that is the first time it's going to be shown. Right, how's it happening with Cannes, guys? So, when it gets played in Cannes, do we have Austin Butler and Tom Hanks and all of that? Will they be at Cannes? I never pay attention to that festival, ever. This is the first time I really cared because Elvis is going to be there. So do all the people appear? Will they be there to be in amongst it? Let me know. I'd love to hear, because I think, Leslie, you'll know. Because you know stuff. You know so many things. My wish would be his first ever concert. Annette. Yeah, me too. Every human, every Elvis fan. Gosh, yes. Cannes definitely the premiere. Right, okay. Top of the morning to you, Joe. Oh, Elvis Presley Records. Hi, Vince. Nice to see you. I know my fave 1950 song, Leslie. When I saw it, I had to comment. You'll see my comment. Cannes, really bugger. I know. It's definitely, well, it is Cannes. They've confirmed that. So that it will play there. So, right. So, I'm asking more questions about Cannes. So, when you go there, can a normal person just go there and pay $4.99 to get in? Or is that not how it works? Is it just an exclusive festival just for... So is there going to be reviews? I'm going to continue on so I can see if anybody's answered me, because I know nothing about Cannes, I promise. I need to go and have a look. Yes, popping over to Elvis Nation. Yay, well done, Joe. To get up to the 1,000. This is the 50th anniversary of my favourite Elvis song, Burning Love. Oh, Vince, I love it. That's brilliant. Are you going to be doing loads of videos on that, I can imagine? Yes, they attend the festival. Right. Oh, Joe, so Austin Butler, Tom Hanks and all of them will be attending the festival and all the press will be there. So are we going to have like press junkets and stuff? So like, do you know how they go around and talk about, they won't have it like how they do when they're promoting it to the world, but they'll have it at Cannes where they're chatting. I'm keeping looking. I'm excited. I think so, Michelle. I went like Sean Connery then. Michelle. Leslie, yes, if it's the big movie at Cannes, all the stars and Baz will be there. Maybe even some family members. Leslie. So technically, in a couple of days, we're going to say, oh my God, I'm getting emotional thinking about it. We're going to say Elvis the movie's out next month. Oh, I'm excited for it. See the tears. I'm just so excited. Right, so what I'm excited mostly about is seeing like people talking about it. I'm excited for that part. Do you know, right. I'll come back to the chat for 2 seconds. Let me see this part. I was watching last night the Oscars highlights, and then I was watching, do you know the guy who does like the Elvis? He does the movie reviews, got like curly hair, young guy, really cute. He does all the reviews about the movies. They were chatting about West Side Story, about Power of the Dog, about Coda. Oh my gosh, it got me thinking, next year for the Oscar talk, Elvis included in that chat. And I was just getting so excited. The movie's not even out and I was excited about Oscar buzz next year. Is anyone feeling this? And we need to have an Oscar party. I know we've mentioned it before, but let's get serious on this. We need to think. We need to have somewhere that we can go and have an Oscar party. Or even if we do it in our own home and put it out live. And that's what I'm going to do. If no one wants to meet me for an Oscar party, I'm going to have an Oscar party live. Yay, let's do it. And we'll like get dressed up and we'll all be on a live for Oscar night. I'm so excited. Right, anyway. Also, Coda, great film. Who was the Oscar winner? Really enjoyed it. Power of the Dog, did not enjoy it. Has anyone watched it? Why that was Oscar nominated, I do not know. But everyone's different and we all have different likes. There needs to be a get so excited, I'm spitting. There needs to be a soundtrack album for the movie. Oh my goodness, there 1,000,000% will be, and you just know it. These bigwigs will never lose money. They know where the money is, don't they? 3,000 for the flight. How much to actually get in to see it? No, it's exclusive and there are reviews. Right, so no normal person can go in. You've got to pay a mega amount to get there. I did look into it, Leslie, I promise I did. There was like £12,000 or dollars, I can't remember, to go in to Leonardo DiCaprio's boat. If you were a mega millionaire though, 12 grand and sit on Leo's boat and have Leo sit with you, would be brilliant, wouldn't it? I wouldn't mind doing that. If I was a millionaire, I would do it. Right, I'm learning. Let's keep going back. I want to see what people said. No, it's exclusive and there are reviews. Right, that's okay. I'm on several different groups. Also a massive Leon Chaney fan. Big silent movie star. Lon Chaney. Sorry, I said the wrong word. I've not got my glasses on. Oh, brilliant, Owen. It'll get TV coverage too. See, yeah, I remember that. I've seen it. Do you know, like, briefly, I've seen it on Good Morning Britain and This Morning, and they talk about Cannes, don't they? And I've seen them all get on their really rich boats and all of that stuff. So I remember briefly about stuff, but I've never ever looked into it or got excited by it until now. Right. Oh, Kerry. Hi, Kerry. Nice to see you. It's always lovely to see your face. When is Cannes? It's May 17th? No, May 18th onwards, or May before that. It's that week. It's 18th is included in it, so it's either the start or the end, but I'm sure someone will say. Can we invite Will Smith to next year's Oscars? He's not coming near me. Oh my goodness, I'd be scared of him now. Oh, if you can get violent on the Oscars, oh my gosh, I'd be frightened. Can he come to the Oscars? Do you know, I selfishly, as an Elvis fan, and I don't know if anybody else thought this, but I thought, thank goodness that didn't happen next year when Elvis, because poor Coda, one of the biggest things with deaf actors and in a movie, they didn't get any of the spotlight. Nobody's talking about them. Nobody's talking about Liza Minnelli and Gaga. I mean, gosh, that was amazing. So many things have been missed out. There was also a special to Betty White on, I didn't know about that, because everyone's talking about the slap. So if that had taken away from Elvis, I would be so mad. The red mist would descend on me. Because I would just get so mad. So yeah, thank God that's not for next year. It's over with now. Yes, it will be all over TV. GMB in this morning. Yes, Joe, exactly. I think it would have to be the whole cast. Baz would really want to amp this up. For sure, Annette. I'm so excited. See, I wasn't sure how it worked. Like if you did, do you know like Batman, they've had Robert Pattinson and Zoe Kravitz doing the press junkets, and I've been excited about that part. But I didn't know if Cannes had the same kind of attention in that way. So I'm excited to hear that it is. That makes me excited. I can't wait. Oh, Jan will tell me as well. Excellent. Right, I'm coming to Jan. I'm having a Cannes festival party. Joe, are you? Where are you having this? Tell me all about it. Mail me after. What's happening? I could organise an Oscar party and we could live stream. Leslie, let's do this thing. We can so do this. It'll be worth it. When we hear the Oscar nominations and we know that Elvis is going to have nominations. Like, look at West Side Story. They got loads of nominations and nods. So Elvis is 1,000,000% going to be there. Oh, I'm so excited. Jan, the festival is reserved to film industry professionals only. Right, okay. So if you were like a millionaire just say I won 30 million now, I couldn't go to Cannes and buy a ticket if I was like mega rich. How does that work? What was that all about? I totally missed it. Annette, about Will Smith. Oh gosh, Google it. You'll see. Took over the whole of the Oscars. Leo won't sit with you unless you're a female 22 and under. Oh, I'm stuffed. I'm too old for Leo. Is Leo no older than me though? But he likes models, doesn't he? He likes really, really lovely models, beautiful models. Well, what can you do? I think he's older than me though, is he? What age is Leo? Leonardo DiCaprio. Anybody know? I'd be happy to organise a real party. I'm quite good at that. You are, Leslie. You'd be awesome. Let's think about it. Let's think. Long story, Google it. So was it about Will Smith comment, Little Wayne, or was it about the 22-year-old models? Yes, took away from all the good things. It really did. I never even knew all the good things were happening. And then I went and thought, do you know what? I'm going to go look and see what the Oscars was all about. And then I discovered that it was so much more than Will Smith hitting Chris Rock. Yes, please, Leslie. Yes, please. Hello, Anne. How are you? Can't stay off to appointment again. Have fun. Oh, take care, Anne. I hope your appointment goes okay. I posted a new video. Vince, I'll pop on over. I've got to pop on over to Little East Studios also. He's posted a new video, so I need to watch. That's the problem when you have a YouTube channel. It affects what you watch, and I promise it does, because I'm editing, I'm commenting back, I want to have a discussion with people, I want to get involved with the community. And then when you do all of that, you've got hardly any time then to go and remember to watch other people's videos. So I miss a lot of videos. I do. And I used to watch a heck of a lot more YouTube before I had my YouTube channel, which is so weird, isn't it? Because you're on YouTube, you think you'd be watching more. But the time is harder to fit in. It's so frustrating, that part. So I miss a lot of stuff. And it does. Don't mention Batman. I'm on the floor now. So Joe, I know we're going off on a tangent now. Best not do that. Do you like Michael Keaton? Because he's my favourite Batman. I have not seen the new Batman, which we might go see, mightn't we, Joe, when we meet up. Because I need to see it. But my husband's not a massive Batman fan. So he'd rather watch reruns of Superman constantly than Batman. But I love Superman too. So do you like Michael Keaton? Which is your favourite Batman? Do you like Robert Pattinson as Batman? That's what I meant to ask. I was just not getting there. It's usually the middle of May, but I haven't paid attention to Cannes in years, so I could be wrong. Oh, and you're right. It is the middle of May. It's around about the 18th things. It's either that's the end or the start. Have a look. And I don't think Baz has not got the opening night. I heard that part. It's going to be later on, or maybe the end one, the end night. Because the first one has to go to someone that's already opened in France. Is that right? Or what have I been reading? What have I been reading? A worldwide premiere and Cannes are two different things. Absolutely, Earl. Spot on. Because Cannes is going to be a festival. Oh, no, don't park, babes. Fudge. No. You must have seen somebody out the window, which is only a jar open. Yeah, like Cannes is going to be like a festival for professionals, which we've just found out about. So the worldwide premiere, they're going to have, and they'll have different junkets, they'll have loads of different things, interviews. It's just epic that we've got both, isn't it? I'm excited for both. Right, let's go back. Go. Michelle, Danielle, said my own name. Danielle, nice to see you. I just googled it too. DiCaprio was born in 74. Right, okay, Leo's 47. Right, so he's 7 years older than me. The wee bugger. And you'd think I was old, wouldn't he? Cheeky bugger. I loved Leo though. I love him. Oh, he's beautiful. I loved him in Titanic and I love him now. Don't Look Up. I didn't like Don't Look Up that much, but I loved Leo in it. Oh, he's so handsome. I sort of agree why he'd done it. If you suffer from hair loss, especially a woman, it must be heartbreaking. Yeah, and there's been a rift, and 1,000,000%. I lost 75% of my hair back in 2016 after my father passed in 2014, and it was the September, the anniversary of his death the year later, that I started to lose my hair. And then a year after that, I had like 10% left and I had to shave my hair also, and I was completely bald. I did brave the shave right at the perfect time because I had lost so much of it. On my wedding pictures, if I ever share them on Facebook, you ever see my wedding pictures, I have loads of hair. I don't, she had to really, really tussle that up to get my hair up. So I understand hair loss and it is hard. And when I went and shaved my head, oh, the stares, the comments, it is tough. It's really tough. But I tell you what, if my husband died, if he was to get up, I would have said, sit your butt down. I'm like, don't embarrass me. I said to Di yesterday, I would have told him straight, don't you dare. But we're all different, and men are different in all aspects. Some may consider that as a real horrible thing to do, and other people might not consider it, or the wife might not want you to do that, or the wife might encourage you to do that. So everybody's different. I totally agree, Jackie. There's loads more to that story than we can just like flippantly laugh about, isn't it? I know, I understand what you mean. And I wish that maybe Will had put into his speech about alopecia and how many people can suffer from it and how you feel when you suffer from hair loss. And I wish they'd put that in. But I guess he had lots of different things going through his mind. I can imagine he was not thinking clearly on Oscar night when you win an Oscar and you've just slapped somebody. So yeah, I can imagine it wasn't his first thing to think about. Where's our cute little fudge today? Right, let me... How do I change my thing? Right, hold on. Say hello, little fudge. Say hello. There he is. He was lying beside me, but then jumped off to bark out the window because he's crazy. Right, let me keep going back. Michelle, what do you think Elvis would think of the new movie about him if he was still alive? I don't know. He'd maybe have more of an input if he was still alive, because didn't like Elton John have a massive input in Rocket Man? So Elvis would have probably like signed off to say, yeah, I agree with that, or I don't. Maybe he would have picked a different person. Maybe he wouldn't have. I don't know. Oh, I love the new Batman. My favourite was Christian Bale, but not now. Right, okay, so because the new Batman's your favourite now. I like Christian Bale, mind. I really do. I like him. I have wanted to get a 3 CD Elvis set called Elvis Off Duty with Private Presley, but it's very expensive. I'm saving up for it. Oh my gosh, it's such a good set. Really good. My husband's got that one. I didn't buy that one. My husband bought that one years ago, and then I think it's on my side of my desk or in Di's room. I'll have to go look for it. It's worth it, Vince. You'll love it. Probably sleeping next to Michelle. Oh, and he was. I'm getting a frog in my throat. I can hear him barking. I know, he's lying down now. I'm sorry, I'm late on the conversation. You guys are all having the conversation and I'm late because I take so long. My dad lost all of his hair after his dad died, and my mum lost a baby 2 years before I was born. Dad's hair came back. Oh my gosh, I know, hair loss, that is so sad, Leslie. That's what happened to me. That's what the doctor said it was grief. Which, yeah, grief affects loads of different people. Mine's wasn't alopecia. I just lost 75% of it. I had like about that much left. This little bit here, all around my head. It was really, really strange. You could see all through my hair. It was so upsetting. And then when I shaved it, it all came back again. And I've been fine since. I really think it's more than that, to be honest, Joe. Me too. It's a load of beef. It's ongoing, isn't it? Imagine how many times Will saw Jada crying because of her illness. Yeah, it's not that simple, right? I know. Absolutely. Me and Di spoke about it last night, because my husband is all for what Will did. And I said I would be telling you to sit down, and Di was like, he would have felt that. He would have wanted to feel that. And so, yeah, Because if you hear somebody crying and upset, then it makes you emotional, right? And then you see somebody's reaction to that joke, and he spotted his wife's reaction, then how do you feel? Gosh, it's a real tricky thing, isn't it? It's really tricky. It's hard to even comment on it. Everyone has an opinion as well. There's a real history of bad feeling between Will and Chris, yeah, 1,000,000%. But his wife didn't seem that upset about it. Well, her face looked a bit, she looked more like, oh, typical. Wouldn't that be what you would say? That's kind of how the vibe I got. I don't know. Will Smith could have walked up and asked for an apology, but he resorted to violence. He said he wanted to be an instrument of peace. Yep. Well, I said yesterday, I love Will Smith. I love him. Like, I love him. But his YouTube comments, things I've taught my son have been from Will Smith. Can you believe that? Little things that he's said in the past, because he talks a lot about personal responsibility. And I have said this to my son, Eddie, when you're being bullied, how are you going to take? How do you let yourself affect? How are you going to take that? You can either choose to be upset by it, or you can be saying, I'm going to be stronger. I'm not going to take that. I'm not going to think about that. And so I learned that from Will. So now it questions my thought process on future thoughts from him. But then also I think it generates a discussion about male violence, and also about Will coming out and saying, I'm wrong. And I think he will, because I think Will is very self-reflective. So we might in the future open up a whole channel of discussion. And maybe it's not a good thing that has happened, but maybe something will come out of it that we can all discuss and learn openly. And that'd be a great chat to have. But yeah, I understand completely what you guys are saying. Completely. I've fallen for Austin. Me too. I am hook, line and sinker for Austin. When you showed his hands, Leslie, I was like, oh, they're nice hands. Oh, Joe, another Austin fan. It was the look on Jada's face. She was so upset. If you look at her face, went, yeah, I know. Totally. Will Smith did wrong to hit him. Violence is never the answer. Never the answer. My dad looked like he'd had his head shaved. Oh, Leslie. My goodness. Hair loss is hard. The Elvis 22 trailer was amazing. I still watch it on YouTube sometimes and just get more and more excited. I'd love a trailer too. Well, somebody said there'd be a trailer too. There might be. And I'm wondering, what is that going to happen? Interesting. Where I get frustrated with that incident is there were remarks and jokes made about their open marriage. They was okay with that. Where do they draw the line? Right. I know. So like, because of that here that goes into something else, then it's like, yeah, I understand totally, Joe. I think Jim would have punched him too. I would have been devastated if he had. That's it, Leslie, that is it. Di would have definitely wanted to punch him. Di said it. But I was like, if you had did that, I would have absolutely got mad. So it's so hard, isn't it? It's so hard. Oh, can't get to the bottom of it, really. Yes, darling Michelle, Elvis can finally get his Oscar when it's given to Elvis in 2022. Oh my goodness, Ace, well said. It's happening, it's going to happen. I just think Elvis would be so overshot that people were still in love with him. The amount of fans older knew he has. As Elvis said, no one will remember him. How wrong he was. How wrong he was. You're so right, Jackie. He's apologised, but it shouldn't have happened. You're right, Joe. He has apologised this morning, hasn't he? And he didn't even apologise in the speech. Oh, it's a whole thing. Let's hope it opens up discussions. Let's hope. And then we can all take from it. Hi, Brent. We were just talking about you. All good. It's too late now, Joe. It's worldwide now. For sure it is. Austin is dating Cindy Crawford's daughter. I know. Tough competition. I think we've lost out, Lil Wayne. I think we'll just have to live with admiring him from afar. Especially when it's Cindy Crawford's daughter. And she looks exactly like Cindy Crawford. Like a twin of Cindy Crawford. We'll just admire him from afar. It's okay. Damn, Lil Wayne, he hasn't seen us yet though. Oh my goodness. Kerry, it's a sad thing that today's comedians have to make fun of someone to be funny. I'm just old-fashioned. Bring back the Three Stooges, Laurel Hardy, Dean Martin, Jerry Lewis when they were funny. Oh, Kerry, I know exactly what you mean. I know. Like, I was thinking, imagine if Ricky Gervais was on there. I mean, he would have made 20 million times more inappropriate comments. And I get, oh, gosh, imagine if he was hosting. Whew. Maybe I'll have Liam punch me during a live stream. That will get people talking. Oh, Brent, don't, because Leon he's a Scottish man. He's got a lot of punch behind him. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Gosh, totally agree, Jackie. Priscilla said the same thing in an interview recently in Australia. They knew so much love for Elvis. Oh my goodness, that has been so popular. That one in Australia, that has been so good. I absolutely love that event. It's been brilliant. It's such good publicity for Australia. Hey Lily Studios, I'm here for a little bit. Nice to see you. There's been some problems between Smith and Rock since at least 2016. But I think in this case it was staged. The whole thing is weird. Talk about an overreaction. It was a mega overreaction, but we don't know what's been behind the scenes. I think for it to be fake, you've got to have a lot of people agreeing to a lot of things. You've got to get Jada to agree to like have a joke made out about alopecia, which if I had alopecia, I wouldn't allow that. You would have to have Chris Rock to be allowed to be humiliated. You have to have Will Smith to agree to his image being tarnished. All of that for what? What would it be to make the Oscars have more publicity? I don't know. I think it's a lot of people having to agree to a lot of stuff for it to be staged. But then, I don't know. Hollywood is a different kind of environment to me, so I have no clue. Don't mess with the Scots, eh, Michelle? I know, when us Scots get angry, holy moly, look out. I never get angry, ever. But if I'm pushed to it, holy moly, I can be a force to be reckoned with. But I think that's my Scots in me. Takes over my blood. Right, guys, sorry, I got to go waiting for the GP to call. Oh, hope everything's okay. Take care of yourself, Jackie, and lovely to speak to you. You brought up some really great comments to chat about and really enjoyed that. I think it's sad that Benjamin Keogh's not alive to see the film. Oh, Earl, I know, it's so sad. It's unbelievably sad. And what about Lisa, like, to go and watch it? How's she going to be feeling? It's just so much for somebody to take. I hope she's okay. Hiya, Dennis. Hope you're well. Did you see my movie Monday? I was just talking about you, Little E Studios, I promise. I was just saying I'm going to have to pop on over right now and watch Little E Studios and TCB 73 and Vince's new video, and I watched Brent's this morning, so I promise I will totally pop on over and have a look. What time is it now? 10:58. Oh guys, if the movie is a success, Vanessa Hudgens is probably going to get hugged all the time. Bye Earl, take care. I hope you have a fantastic day, Earl. Well, Vanessa Hudgens and Austin are not together, are they? So, hugged all the time for not being with him anymore. Don't forget, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the Elvis Nation, please do. Let's get Brent to 1,000. It's a great channel. Well done, Joe. Good job. Yes, Brent, we've been talking about you today, trying to get you up to the 1,000. Because remember, Brent was like at major amounts. He had like 6,000 subscribers, 7,000 subscribers. But he gave up his channel to center back into the Elvis Nation. So I think that's pretty epic of Brent. And let's get him back up to 1,000 where he belongs, which is great. Because if you get to 1,000, you can monetize. And that's a big important thing for a channel, because then Brent can put so much more back into the channel. So, yeah. Earl, you're so funny. He keeps me right, doesn't he? Thanks, Michelle. You better go now also. He's like this. Go and make your mum a lunch and stop chatting. Bye, Anne. Oh, it was lovely to see you. Oh, yes. Joe and me are saying you're welcome. Yes, I'm saying it too. You're welcome. Oh, Jennifer. Hello. Jennifer. Now, Jennifer, if you see Jennifer here, she was my first ever Elvis Last subscriber. Jennifer is one of my favouriteest friends. I love you, Jennifer. And you're going to the exhibition next month. That is so exciting. Please send me some pictures via email. I would love to see Jennifer. If I can see a picture of you as well at the Elvis Festival, I'd love to see you. I always think about you, and it's nice to see like a picture, a face to a name, if you know what I mean, if you're comfortable sharing with me. I shall never share anywhere else. It's just private between, because me and Jennifer email each other as well. So yeah, enjoy every single minute. Oh, it's brilliant. Oh, bye Little Studios. Have a fantastic day. I'll go and watch your video straight away now, I promise, and I will leave a comment. Promise, promise, promise. Vanessa Hudgens did famously predict it. She did. I shared that on my community tab, Little Wayne. And she said when she was sitting next to him, she was like, gosh, you need to play Elvis. So that maybe when we watch it, there'll be more of a vibe than we even think. You're very welcome, Brett. Hi, Aisha. Oh, Aisha, has you joined us? Aisha, hi there. Bye, Sam. Bye, Sam. Take care of yourself. Little Studios is Sam. Right, okay. I better listen to Earl and get going, guys, because he's right. I've been on for an hour. Thanks so much for joining me. Joe, thanks so much for being my moderator. As always, you're my lovely friend, and I am so thankful to you to be moderating and looking after the chat section. Without you, it's a bit tricky because I can't see the chat and I don't know how to delete the chat because I am completely technologically not gifted. So yeah, thank you so much. And thank you everybody for joining me today. It's been wonderful. I love chatting with you guys on a Tuesday morning. It's epic. It's brilliant. You're all amazing. I'll wait to see everybody saying bye-bye and then I shall leave. Oh, thank you, Joe. Yes, I will, Michelle. Yay! Thanks, Jennifer. I'm so excited. I will look forward to your emails. Have the best time ever. When I watch the James Bond Spy Who Loved Me, I think of Elvis. Oh my gosh, I know, me too. I absolutely love that movie too. I love James Bond. Absolutely love it. Earl, have you seen Wisdom of the Ages, the Bond version? It's by Son to RCA. Have a look. I really, really enjoyed that one. It's so good. The amazing Elvis Bendigo exhibition looks amazing. Priscilla was there not long ago. She opened it. I know, Vince, can you get to go? I know Australia's massive. So, I mean, if you're at the other side of Australia, it'd be difficult. But are you getting to go? Let me know. Bye-bye. No, for getting him to audition, Michelle. Oh, right, of course. Owen, I'm apologetic. I'm so sorry. Owen, I totally understand what you mean now. Have a great day, Michelle and everyone. And you, Brent. Take care. Bye, Joe. Bye-bye, Aisha. Bye, Leslie. Earl, I know, I'm keeping on chatting, and I. Bye, Danielle. Oh, Susie. Susie's just joined us, and I'm going. Susie, I'm so sorry. I'm off now, and Earl is making sure I go off, and I've missed your chat. I'm so sorry. I hope you're okay today, Earl. Susie, sorry. Bye, Elaine. You take care as well. Stay well. I'm still here, waving like a fool. Bye, Earl. Take care. Oh, bye, Willow. Stay safe. Do you still post on Lightning Lass? I do sometimes. Vince, somebody asked me the other day if I could do like looks, like my beauty looks and stuff that I used to do. So I think I might make a return on Lightning Lass. But we'll see, we'll see. It's quite tricky to do 2 YouTube channels. So I might. But if I do, I'll let you know. Oh, and you, Kerry. I hope you have the best day. Enjoy yourself. All right. Bye-bye, everyone. Catch you later. From me and Fudge. Ta-ta. Oh, and you, Anisha. Aisha. I'm still waving. We'll be here for another 10 minutes just doing this. Who could stay with me? Just doing this. I don't want to leave, do I? Oh, I best do, guys. I best do, Eleanor. People will be getting mad at me in a minute. All right, take care. TCB, everyone. Elvis always.